male lead finally revived back to China, where he comes across the childhood friend and ex-boss trying to convince the drowned girl's boyfriend to help win the case because he can make fake red ice, and that will be a way they can lure out the drug lord, and he tells them no. And the male lead stalks him because he knows that the dude is staying with the main character because this dude is trying to get revenge for his girlfriend. And he points out that this dude is the drowned girl's boyfriend, and that the main character most likely, the original host was most likely not the killer because her body was found in a pile of human traffickers, which does not please this dude. But they go to the main character, and the main character's like, hey, you work with us and you can get revenge on your girlfriend afterwards, but help us take this man down. They use their fake red eyes to have the drug lord meet up with the main character, and the drug lord kidnaps the main character by taking the main character to the temple where his actual body's being kept. And they had this whole plan set up. Like, they already had plans for the drug lord to take the main character to the temple. That's why the ex-boss went to the temple, and they made sure that the therapist's ex-husband knew so he can relay that information to the drug lord. And he had full-on plans of killing the main character there in front of his actual body. And this became a shootout. And somebody who helps protects the main character, she got destroy the main character's urn, had his ashes spread out as a distraction. She got herself shot over it. She was actually one of the victims in the brothel that the drug lord was running that the main character saved. She's also the sister of that prostitute that covered for the main character twice and died over it. And she died protecting the main character the same way her sister protected the main character because of what the main character did for her. Yeah, she died. And the main character is literally bleeding out because it was a shootout and he's literally dying. They were able to get the main character onto a, helicopter and get him to the hospital, and the main character was able to survive. And everything the main character did got him the title of vice captain, a title that he should have had long, long time ago. So almost dying causes the main character to reawaken the original host's memories, and the original host was an innocent person. He never killed anyone, never harmed anyone. Yeah, he was innocent, and he was just going to die to cover up the truth of 2 women's lives and protect 2 women because they were human trafficked victims, and he wanted to try to protect them. Sadly, one of them he wasn't able to protect, but he was able to protect the other one. The first case with the Melit's family's massacre, what happened there was he was next door neighbors to the Melit and always knew the abuse the Melit's mother went through by the hands of the Melit's family, but there's sadly much he can't do because he was a mere child. He did once protect the Melit from the abuse he got from his father, and one day the Melit's mother just could not take the abuse anymore. She just got raped by the Melit's uncle, and she could not take it anymore, especially when she was being blamed for the rape. So she killed everyone. She literally murdered everybody. At first she tried poisoning just the father, but sadly he caught her and was going to kill her over it. And finally she took that axe he was going to kill her with and murdered everybody in the house. She wasn't able to murder the uncle. And the main character, the original host came across this and was like, bitch, I'll help you. I'll help you run away. You give me your flesh and your blood and you run away because we need evidence that you died at this massacre, that you died too. Because cops will come for you. And those human traffickers that gave you away to the Melit's father will come for you too. You gotta run away. So yeah, he helped her. And he also dragged the uncle's body into the trunk and drove the uncle's body to the location. They found the uncle's body 10 years after the event and dumped it. So the cops would think the uncle committed the murder. So yeah, the supposed serial killer wasn't a serial killer at all. So with the drowned girl situation, again, he was just being a supportive, help my girl out kind of situation. Basically, he would repeatedly talk with her, support her, give her the, support she needed while she was in a druggy situation with her druggy boyfriend. And he was just giving her the support she needed. And when her boyfriend got arrested, when they had plans to go join up with the drug lord, or, and the history of the drug lord's human trafficking, he knew she would be in danger, and she knew she would be in danger if the cops got involved and the drug lord got involved, like she knew her life was in danger. So they come up with a plan to fake her missing and fake her death. That's why the main character had visions of a woman drowning, because they made it look like she was drowned and killed, so they had to make it out as real as they could be. And so she ran off, and again, just like with the Melite's mom, she gave a part of her flesh to the original host, and this time the original host is like, no, I gotta protect both of them and I will die with this information. So when the cops started looking into it, and they were led to the original host stated he killed the drowned girl and killed the Melite's family. Yeah, he was willing to die to protect people. And I felt so bad for this man. I felt so bad for him. I feel bad for the main character and the original host. No one fucking deserves both of them. Okay, no one fucking deserves them. Also, what the fuck? I felt like... Well, the main character finally does get a happy ending. He gets to be with the Melite. They're married. The Melite still travels because of his art. He still helps with the main character's spring stink. But, like, they're happy now. They're married and they're happy. And they joke about having kids, bio kids birthed by the main character, which I know this happens in a lot of these books, all of MXTX's books, and in Lips and Sword. Like, it's just teased a lot in these BL books.